Hello, everyone. This is Ekaterina with Martechify, and today I'm going to interview Chris Aguiar, who is the director of Wearables at Meta. Chris, welcome.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure being here.
I would love to hear more about what you do at Meta. Tell us about
Yeah,
your latest and greatest technology.
sure thing. I'm super excited about that. As a matter of fact, I'm just wearing one of them. It's the Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses that we just introduced almost a year and a half ago. And my job, frankly speaking, is the intersection of technology and bringing these awesome technology to the end consumer. So I look at our overall sales strategy and marketing to bring these awesome products out in the world.
All right, so tell us more about this particular glasses that you're wearing. What can it do?
Sure thing. So this is in collaboration with Esrol Exotica. So Meta collaborated with Esrol Exotica to bring this awesome Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses. Like obviously the Ray-Ban brand is really good from a brand perspective and from an ID perspective. It looks fashionable, so it doesn't make me super geeky at the same time, but it is power packed with a lot of technology. So you basically have a 12 megapixel camera, you have a mic over here. If you see, I'm not hearing you. I don't have any earphones. I'm basically hearing through my glasses. So it ha also has speakers. So all of this combined, it actually, allows me to use my glasses without my earphones or without me having to pick up my phone or another camera. It's all inbuilt over here. So that's the power of it. But the true power that actually brings down is through the power of the AI. So this is the whole piece that we're really, really working on, and we just keep upgrading this product, pretty much 3 months or 4 months down the line, and we keep adding more and more AI features, and we call this as multimodal AI. And the reason for that, it's the reason why we call it multimodal AI is because it uses various inputs and output mechanisms. So it uses the camera, it uses the mic to hear things around, to see things around, and then it gives you contextual information there and there. So an example of that could be one of the feature we just launched was live translation. So I don't know Spanish, and I just recently went to Mexico with my family, and I couldn't understand a single word that the person outside was talking to me. I just turned on my live translation. That person was talking to me in Spanish, and the glass was translating that Spanish language to me in English. So that's just an example of AI just translating there and there itself. Or when I was looking at a Spanish menu, I can understand what the Spanish menu is. So I could just say like, "Hey, look," and tell me what is written over here, and it used to look and it should tell me it would translate all of that in English and tell me what exactly I'm eating. So I know what I'm eating and what I'm putting in my mouth before I order something. So this is an example of the AI elements and the features of the same. And again, like the laundry list is so huge and the potential for AI is just so massive that we really see this form factor of, wearables and glasses as the true frontier of, really pushing the AI world out there. Because sure, by all means, people are using various AI models, various AI app interfaces, but this thing is with you, on you every time. So it is contextual, it is hearing, listening. I just had a visit to India right now. We just launched our Ray-Ban Meta glasses in India, and there was a monument, and I didn't know what that was. And I could just tell her like, "Hey, look here," and tell me what am I looking at? And it gave me a full detail of what I was looking at, what is it, what's the historical significance of it. So these are these just the elements of it, like of being present, being contextual, is where I see this industry going forward.
Okay, and then if you meet someone at the networking event, can your glasses show their LinkedIn profile or any information on that person?
Not yet. So we do not, we definitely maintain privacy, and privacy is really, really important to us, especially at Meta. So at this point of time, there's no face recognition but like talking to the same thing, we have a very cool service that we've opened up called as Be My Eyes. So for people who are disabled or visually impaired, we have this service called as Be My Eyes. So let's say if I'm visually impaired, I can wear my glasses because I have the camera. I can connect with someone, say, on the other side of the spectrum or on the phone, and they can see what my glasses are seeing, so they can guide me. So if I were to go to a grocery shop and it's like, "Hey, and this person is always there with me. He's hearing, he's seeing what I'm seeing. So those are services that these things are really, really enabling. And just apart from AI alone, right? It's just about this whole constellation of wearables and the smart tech features of it.
Wow. And let's talk about how it applies to marketing and MarTech. So if it's so contextual, are you
Yeah,
guys serving any ads? So tell us more about the
not
marketing
yet.
aspect.
So right now, obviously, our vision obviously is we want to breadcrumb consumers through this journey, right? You don't want to like just go throw in everything and just be in your face. So at this point of time, there is no marketing element of it. However, in the future and the way this whole wearables and AI within wearables this is going to go about, it is extremely contextual. It is extremely, you have location-based services. You have things that it can see. So it can give you recommendation there and there, which is much more relevant at the right time, at the right place. So that's where the connection between marketing and the recommendation engine will really, really blow up this whole industries where it could be, right? Like, but as I said, we're breadcrumbing this situation, right? We don't want to like just go and just be in everyone's face and just say like, okay, let's do it. It's about first, how do we serve a consumer with their day-to-day needs? And then once they're more familiar, once they're more used to it, it becomes an agent, an AI agent for you, just to either recommend, to help you book maybe flights, to call an Uber eventually. Eventually, it could be like, hey, to serve you certain things and give you a recommendation based on where you are and what you're looking for.
Okay, how would the glasses call Uber? Walk me through that scenario.
I mean, not right now, but like in future, you can think about a
Mhm.
world wherein you have Uber app integrated within the glasses, and you can say, hey, I'm over here. It knows my location. Call me an Uber and I need to go. So this can then go talk to the AI agents in the back. So Meta is building a whole large language model, and that whole AI agent can then go and just interface another app and go talk to it and just call all of those things for you. So then pretty much is saying like, hey Uber, uh, let's say I'm in Austin, right? In Austin downtown, and I want to go to Chewy's, one of my favorite places. I'm like, I'm over here. Hey Meta, call me an Uber, and it just interfaces with the app all in the background, calls an Uber, and there I have an Uber in front of me.
And would it be a voice command? How would
It could
you?
be a voice command. Yeah, it would be a
Okay.
voice command. So right now, the way I'm also interacting with you is a voice, right? Because I can ask it like, hey Meta, take a picture. So it'll take a picture.
Hmm.
Or let's say like, hey Meta, what's the weather, what's the location? So it has, as I said, it has got mic, it has got a camera, so it can hear me, and that's how the AI agent is looking and hearing you.
Oh, it's almost a spying technology. So you can literally record a video right now as you're wearing your glasses.
I can record a video, but it's not spying technology. We, as I said, like we care about privacy a whole lot. So every time I turn on a video recording or take a picture, there's a light, an LED light, which will flash up. So it tells someone else in front of me like, hey, that you are being recorded or I'm taking a picture. So we care a whole lot about privacy, and therefore that's never going to be the case. So so that's the whole element of, but I can take a picture, I can take a video.
Nice. Oh, that's so cool. What about VR sets? Are you
Mhm.
also involved in that line of product?
That's our secondary line of product. Like we have at Meta, we're building two lines of product, right? And we don't even call it VR. It's actually it's not in VR anymore. It's mixed reality. So mixed reality is, we started off with a gaming headset, which is a virtual reality, and you basically put the virtual reality headset. You're pretty much immersed in that world. If you ever played with a virtual reality headset, you'll just see like, oh wow, I'm in a different world altogether. And now it has evolved to mixed reality in the sense wherein it's not just you're immersed in it, you can also see through things around you, and then you can overlay objects in real time. So it's difficult to explain this over the phone, but it's just you need to experience it. Uh, and the way we are approaching with the glasses is on the other spectrum of it. Like if you see VR, approach it from an immersive world spectrum versus this is approaching from a real world spectrum. And eventually, somewhere down the line, it could be a convergence, right? And that's what we call as AR or augmented reality, but then augmented reality is when, like, if you've seen Pokemon, right? If you've ever seen the
Oh,
Pokemon, I don't
yes.
know if you see the Pokemon game,
Uh-huh.
which was became very viral, where you could actually see a Pokemon through the phone. That's basically augmented reality. Or you have services such as Amazon, where you can literally overlay a couch in a living room, right? When you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
buy, that is augmented reality. That technology is just there out there in the future for us to how do we implement those technology in your glasses, or how do you
Mm-hmm.
implement those technology on your VR headset. So that's how we are trying to converge these two worlds. So that's where our VR or MR headsets are, and this is our AI glasses, which will eventually become AI AR glasses. You should I would definitely recommend your viewers to check out Mark's Connect, where we showed Orion, which is our true AR AI smart glass for the future. That's where you can even have a display on the glass. So right now, this glass doesn't have any display. I can just directly see you. But that glass also has a display, which means I can see navigation, or I could see my maps over here, or I could, when I'm making a phone call, I don't need a phone. I can literally see on my lens, I can see your face. So I don't even need a phone to pull up over here to even see your face. It's like it's just all over here. So that's
Wow.
the yeah, so that's the display piece of it, which Mark had shown in the concept. It's obviously in a concept phase right now, but that's our vision.
Nice. And the last question about biohacking or wearables. I just had an interview with one of the leading AI experts from the
Hmm.
University of Pittsburgh, and he's talking about chips and different technology implanted in our brain. There are a lot of studies at,
Yeah.
for example, the University of Pittsburgh. So I'm sure Meta is working on something that could be integrated with our body. Can you share any of that information?
Not that I'm aware of right now, to be very frank. Now, I'm sure like there would be some R&D or research and development happening. I'm more on the what we call as commercialization of the tech, or the commercialization of technology. So if there's something happening, I'm not at least aware of it. But not to my knowledge for now.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, Chris. It was really interesting to hear about Meta's work.
Sure thing. Awesome. This was absolute pleasure.